Grimlock say you watching So Hungry Grimlock Sunday. You ask questions, me Grimlock give you
You are watching So Hungry's Soundwave Sunday. Operation Question and Answer. Initiate. Booyah. Stay down, Grimlock.
Hello Autobots and Decepticons, my name is So Hungry and I'd like to welcome you guys all back to another Soundwave Sunday! And I wanted to answer a couple global questions, or some general questions I should say, not global. Not everybody from around the world is asking these, but you guys have been asking me about Transformers Prime. You guys saw the new trailer, and it's going to be the last season, or said to be the last season, and then possibly maybe a movie. I'm not really too sure on the details. I'm hearing this from all you guys, so I don't know what's true, what's not. But I think it is the last season of Transformers Prime, and they're introducing the Beast Hunters thing, and you guys want to know my opinion on that. And I'm a little worried that they're going to kind of go away from the Autobot and the Decepticon story with this happening. I kind of want them to conclude them being on Earth, and I just hope that doesn't take away from that. But I would be super excited if they did a movie. That would be just epic, and if they made it as good as the Generation 1 movie, that would be just amazing. And the next question is for you guys, and I really would like your opinion on this. Definitely let me know. I'm thinking about making kind of a new channel with one of my buddies. He's a friend that I have known forever, like all my life. And we're pretty funny together, and it would be more or less like a Game Grumps channel. I don't want to directly compare us to them because they are amazing, but it would be a channel that would be intended for like a mature audience. With that being said, the new channel wouldn't take away anything from this channel. This channel is always my main priority, and I always keep it clean. I always want to make it friendly for the entire family, but this would be kind of just something for like a mature audience. I mean, there's a lot of different sides of being a comedian, and I kind of consider myself a little bit of a comedian now. I know I'm just on YouTube, so I know that's kind of a stretch, but I like to banter with my friends, and you know, we talk about mature topics and stuff, and we probably are pretty inappropriate at times. So I just wanted to get your guys' opinion on that. So let me know if you would subscribe to that or if you would watch. It would most likely be like 2-player old school games because we would be recording this together, so it would be pretty funny. But let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below either way. Alright, let's get to the questions. Our first question comes from Mr. Killjoy00001. Wow, I don't think you got enough zeros in there. But anyways, what do you think would happen if the Cooper's gang's time-traveling van got into an accident with the car, the DeLorean, from Back to the Future? I think that would be a huge mess. They would be stuck in that kind of in-between warp zone, and I bet you DeMurray would switch places with Einstein, and then all of a sudden you'd be watching like Back to the Future or playing a Sly game, and then you'd have Einstein in one of them and then DeMurray in the other. That would just be awesome. Next question comes from Midas123ABC. How many games have you got 100% of achievements? And I'm going to combine my achievements with my trophies for my PlayStation 3 because there's not many. I'm not an achievement or a trophy hunter at all, and I actually had to go into my games to see which ones I had for this because I was kind of curious after you said this, and I kind of just go for like achievements or something if I unlock them all and I get like a secret ending or something like that, or like an extra character, then I would do it. But otherwise, I'm not really looking for achievements. And for Xbox, I have Awesome Knots, Guardians of Middle-earth, The Misadventures of PB Winterbottom, and the X-Men arcade game. And for the PS3, I got Sly 2, Band of Thieves. So that's all I have. And like I said, I don't really hunt for those at all, but those are all pretty fun games, so I recommend them as well. Our next question comes from two different people. They were kind of similar, so I decided to smush them together. The first person that comes from is Furious Retribution 4, and he says, Yo Munganada, what next gen consoles are you looking forward to? I think that for them to be truly next gen, they'd have to be more than just bigger RAM and hard drives, you know? Soundwave Sunday! And then the second part is Randomosity HD asks, when the next consoles, PS4, Xbox 720, Steambox come out, are you going to get them right away, or are you going to wait until the price drops? Soundwave Sunday number 38. And I don't know anything about these consoles, but I will tell you, I love my video game consoles. I'm going to get them right away, and for them to be good, they're definitely going to have like a souped up like processor and all that good stuff to make them like super powerful with graphics and everything. but I'm looking for an even greater multiplayer experience, them to build off of what they have right now. I don't know what that would be, but it would just be amazing. And I think the games that need the next-gen console the most, in my opinion right now, are the FPSs. I feel like they're coming out with all these FPSs and they're blending together. I know I say this a lot. They seem to all just kind of run together. That's why I don't really buy the FPSs anymore. I don't really see the difference in them, and I just kind of pick the one that I think I'm going to play the most. And I'm getting a little off topic, I think, from the question, but I think it'd be cool to just have, you know, a better network for them all, just like huge, massive online multiplayer for everything. And of course, I'm gonna get them all. I love my video games, so you can look forward to seeing gameplay from all that good stuff when it comes to life. Next question comes from GBX Danger. Hey Mungry, this is a kill punch date situation. The world is ending, and you are amongst a corrupt hobo, hot girl that is cursed, and Carmelita, who would you kill, punch, date, and why? Soundwave Sunday question brought in to you by Danger. Alright, this is easy. I would definitely kill the corrupted hobo's stench with soap, water, and body spray, and then I would punch him for making me use the rest of that. And then I would date Carmelita because she could protect me from the cursed hot girl. So it's as simple as that, and everybody lives happily ever after. Next question comes from the Transformer 333. Mungry, if you were to be Optimus Prime for a day and had command of the Transformers race, what would you do? And the same as if you were Megatron for a day. Well, that's a tough one. As Optimus, I would definitely be like, roll out. And I would also be like, to all are one. And then I'd probably be good. I mean, that'd be pretty awesome. I'd probably blast a couple of Decepticons too, because I know how easy it is for Prime. And for Megatron, I would definitely just sit at base and tell everybody else to attack, like, Decepticons attack! And then I'd fly into battle myself, all G1 style, and then I'd realize that after like 3 shots we were getting destroyed, and I'd be like, Decepticons retreat! So, that's pretty much sums up my day as both the commanders. Next question comes from Twisted Gaz. Mungry, if you joined the military, what would you join? And if you had a vehicle, what would you drive? I think it meant to say /fly. Booyah, Soundwave Sunday. And this is easy for me. My dad was in the Air Force, so I would definitely go for the Air Force. He drove some sort of like tank vehicle thing. I don't even know what it's called. But I would definitely be a high flyer. I always thought the stealth bomber was sweet, to just come in there all silent like and just drop them bombs. I wouldn't want to kill anyone, so they'd be bombs filled with love. But I would want to fly the stealth bomber. Next question comes from Marlon Fan 1995. Hey Mungry, first off I want to say I love Soundwave Sunday so much that I made my own similar series based off of it. Very cool, very cool. For my question, if Michael Bay allowed you to make one decision about Transformers 4 regarding anything involving the process of the movie, what would you do? Soundwave Sunday! This is such an easy question. I would say no humans allowed. Not in making the film, but in the film. No humans can be in this film. I want to see just straight up Transformers warfare the entire time. I think that would make for an epic movie, and let the Transformers personalities come to the front of the screen instead of the humans. Alright, our last question comes from Dragonzilla. Mungry, if you could live in one time period other than the modern era, what would it be and why? And I was thinking about this, and I was looking back on these time periods, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, if you're on the wrong side of the stick in these time periods, life would suck. Like, if you were in ancient Egypt and you were a slave, that would suck. If you were a pharaoh, it'd be cool. If you were in ancient, or medieval times, I should say, if you were a slave or a peasant, that would suck. If you were a king or, like, a knight, that'd be cool. And nowadays, we have it pretty lucky because you can kind of do what you want to do. You're not, like, forced into being a peasant and working in the hayfield and cleaning up horse manure or cow dung, as they used to say. And farther back, you'd probably be like a caveman or a cavewoman, and then you'd probably be an epic meal for a T-Rex, so I don't know if that would be a good idea either. And I know I'm missing some different parts. You could go like kind of near when the pirates were there in England, and then you would probably die from scurvy. So there's a lot of dangerous places throughout time. I would say the future, but who knows? That place could be just worse, and it could be crumbling. The earth could explode. So I'm going to have to make a decision here out of all this, and I'm going to go with the one that I didn't think I would, and that's the Old West, because I think it'd be cool to be a gunslinger, and there wasn't really that much rule anywhere. I mean, you could get thrown in the pen or the prison, but I mean, there was kind of like a controlled, chaotic government at that time, if that makes sense. So I would have to go with, I guess, the Old West. So that's going to wrap up this Soundwave Sunday. I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave your questions in the comments below. Let me know about that other channel as well. And have a great Sunday, everyone.